Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the online class. As today we are going to start a new chapter from your new Pathways book, that is Force and Feathers. Okay, it is a unit 3, and we are going to learn the section 1, the giant rock. Before this, I would say starter you could see here na, in the box. You have to fill in the blanks with the correct letter. Some of the words here given, they are missing. You just have to find out the meaning, and you have to fill the blanks with the correct letters, the missing letters. Okay, so in the next video or in the last of the video I'll explain you this fill in the blanks. But before means I want you to do some what memory power, use some your skill to complete this. Okay, so all the best and complete it. Okay, now let's begin the chapter. Section 1, the giant rock. The stories of Shinbad were based on the experience of sailors from Iraq. The story tells us about his amazing adventures with strange animals. You know, Sinbad the sailor, he traveled miles and miles away, and he met with another different kinds of animals. He met different kind of challenges. There were more adventurous life of Sinbad. So one of the means his adventurous life we are going to see here. Okay, a small part of his life. Okay, so this story tells us about his amazing adventure with strange animals. So this story which we are going to learn about Sindbad. In this chapter we are going to learn about Sindbad's stories. Along with we are going to learn about his amazing adventures with the strange animals. Okay, so let's begin that. I planned after my first voyage to spend the rest of my days at Baghdad. But it was not long before I grew weary of a quiet life. My desire to trade and travel was revived. What happened means when he planned for the first voyage to spend rest of his life in Baghdad, he thought now it's enough. I'll take some rest and I will spend my rest of my life or my days in Baghdad. But it was not long before I grew weary of a quiet life. Means he got tired without the adventurous life. So when he thought of leaving Baghdad, he got bored, and there he decided he made some more desire of trade and travel, and he went on that. I bought goods suited to the commerce and set sail. We traded from island to island and exchanged commodities with great profit. One day we landed on an island covered with several sorts of fruit trees, but so uninhabited that we could see neither man or beast upon it. We went to take a little fresh air in the meadows and along the streams that watered them, while some busied themselves with gathering flowers and with gathering fruits. I took my provisions and sat down by a stream between two great trees, which formed a curious shape. I had a very good meal and afterwards I fell asleep. I cannot tell how long I slept, but when I awoke, the ship was gone. What happened when he means landed over an island? He traded there after he got so much profit, but when means one day he landed over a island covered with several sorts of food. He means landed over an island which was covered with so many fruits, but that was uninhabited. Means no people were found there, no any beast, no any animals, nothing was there. They went, means all the people of the ship or the trade members had gone to take fresh air in the meadows, and along the means stream that watered them, they Some of the people gone to gone to collect the flowers. Some people gone to gather some fruits, and there, Sindbad, what he did, he took a long nap. Okay, he took a long nap after his great meal, but he slept for too long, and when he woke up, when he woke up, he could find that the sheep has left him behind on the island. He was alone there. I was very surprised to find the ship gone. I got up and looked about, and at last I could see the ship under sail, but at such a distance that I lost sight of her in very little time. He was so aware of that. Now what I will do, when he thought of means when he woke up, he could find the ship was sailing at such a distance that he could not do anything. He lost the sight in a very little time. It gone very far, far, far away, that he could not do anything for himself. I was so melancholic that I was ready to die with grief. He was so sad. He thought that what I will do on the island. Now because he was alone there, no people was there. Okay, or what if anything will come? How I will survive? How I will protect myself? So he was so sad. He was in so much pain that he thought that he will die. I cried out sadly, beat my head and breast, and threw myself down upon the ground, where I lay sometime in terrible agony. Now I was totally lost that what should I do now? He cried out sadly, but that was no use, because the ship has gone. Nobody is there to listen him. So he was so scared, so disappointed, so sad, so in pain, that he thought that he would die. At last, I resigned myself to my fate, and not knowing what to do, I climbed up to the top of a great tree, from whence I looked about on all sides to see if there was anything that could give me a hope. Now, what he decided, he stood up and he thought of searching something, or he could find something that will give him a hope to stay on the island. When I looked toward the sea, I could see nothing but the sky and water. But looking toward the land, I saw something white and coming down from the tree. I took up what provision I had left and went toward it, the distance being so great that I could not distinguish what it was. He found something when he went on the top of the island. He could find a white substance that was coming from the tree. Okay, so he took up his provisions, okay, and he went toward it the distance. But the white material, the white substance was at such a distance that he could not distinguish, or he could not recognize what it was. When I came nearer, I thought it would be a white ball of a prodigious extraordinary height and bigness. And when I came up to it, I touched it and found it to be very smooth. I went round to see if it was open on any side, but saw it was not, and that there was no climbing up to the top of it. It was so smooth, it was at least 50 paces round. By the time by this time the sun was ready to set, and all of a sudden the sky became as dark as if it had been covered with a thick cloud. I was astonished at his sudden darkness, but much more when I found it was the shadow of a bird of a monstrous size. You can see the picture, right? You could find means he could see the sudden darkness that was just because of the monstrous bird, a huge bird that came flying towards me. I remembered a fowl called Rock, Here it is written wrong. It will be BOWL, ball, called rock, that I had often heard mariners speak of. At once I realized that the great bowl which I so much admired was his egg. Means the thing what he found that was coming from the tree, means that was slipping from the tree, the big, which was about 50 paces round, that was exactly the egg. That was exactly the egg. The bird lightened and sat over the egg to hatch it. As I perceived her coming, I crept close to the egg. When the bird landed, one of the leg of the bird, which was as big as the trunk of the tree, as you can see in the picture, right? So it was like a very huge bird, and his leg was just equal to the tree trunk, was very close to him, Sinbad. I tied myself strongly to it with my turban. Now, what he did, he tied himself with his turban. Okay, with his turban, he tied himself. Okay, to in the hope that when the rockville flew away next morning, she would carry me with her out of this desert land. Now what he thought, he tied that turban around him, and then he tied that into the leg of that bird, the rock. Okay, because in thought that when the rock will flew, it will she will carry me to the some other place which will be very familiar to me, or which will be very means good inhabited for me. So in that hope, he tied his turban around his leg, and he thought that when she will flew, he will reach some other good place which will be good from this desert island. And after having passed the night in this condition, the bird really flew away next morning, as soon as it was day, and carried me so high that I could not see the earth. Then she descended all of a sudden, with so much rapidly that I lost my senses. But then the rocks settled, and I found myself upon the ground. I speedily untied the knot. The thinking of Sinbad was actually worked. The rock actually flew and carried Sinbad with her to some place. Okay, and when the bird landed there, it was so rapid that Sinbad for some time he got lost his senses. But when he landed, he quickly untied himself from her leg. I had scarcely done so when the bird had taken up a serpent of a monstrous length in her bill, flew away. Serpent means a snake, okay? The place where she left me was a very deep valley surrounded on all sides with mountains, so high that they seemed to reach above of the clouds, and so full of steep rocks that there was no possibility of getting out of the valley. This was a new perplexity, because when I compared this place with the desert island from which the rock brought me, I found that I had gained nothing by the change. When he thought that when the bird will carry him, it will be some familiar place, it will be some inhabited place, but there was nothing. Only the change was that was the desert place, and it is a very valley or deep valley place. Nothing changed was there. Everything was same, but only the thing changed, that was desert, and this is fully valley. So rest of the chapter we'll see tomorrow. For today I'll take leave, and I must say that please read the chapter and find out the word meanings, okay? At least find out the word meaning which are unknown to you. Okay? Find out that word meanings and please memorize it. It will be very helpful to improve your vocabulary. Okay? So have a nice day to all. Read the chapter again, and you can read the chapter means forward also you can read it and make yourself understand, so that when I will explain you, it will be for second time and it will be very easy for you to understand. So all the best to all, read the chapter. Okay, have a nice day to all.